show was brought to you in part by Gold Eagle, makers of stable marine formula ethanol treatment and performance improver.
Welcome to On the Water TV. I'm Neal Larsson, and on today's show, we're down here in Westerly, Rhode Island at Watch Hill Outfitters. We're going to be fishing the famous Watch Hill Reefs of Rhode Island today with Captain Tom Pitasi. But first, I'm going to stop in and talk to Mike Wade, the owner of Watch Hill Outfitters. The local shops have such valuable information. The reef's fishing great. We're going to go talk to Mike about it and find out just what's going on out there on the reefs of Watch Hill. Hey Mike, how you doing?
Good to see you.
All right, good to see you. Mike, coming to a different area, I don't fish down here very often. It's so critical to get info from tackle shop owners like yourself. Tell us what's going out on the reefs today.
Right now out on the reef, there's a lot of squid around, so most of the guys are using a squid bait pattern.
Okay.
Similar to just a small squid yozuri. And they'll also use the tsunami squid bait.
Those holographic
ones. The holographic ones, exactly. Nice. Those seem to be working best, and really, as far as color, the white and also the pink seems to be doing the best out on the reef.
Okay.
And it's all top water. Most of the guys are catching the fish off the top.
Mike, let's get set up with that, and then we'll see you folks out on the reefs of Watch Hill, Rhode Island. Tom, we're right off your victory last night, or yesterday, this past weekend at the Cape Cod 5000. You've been a little bit of a whirlwind tour the last few days, back down here in Connecticut. Now we're heading up to the Watch Hill, the Reef area up there. What's going to be happening today?
Neal, I think what we're looking for today is hopefully these squid are going to be on.
Yeah.
We've got some big bass pushing those squid up, and it's pretty exciting when these squid come in. You know, it's one of the few areas down here in the Northeast that we actually get a real solid squid run. So I think the thing we're going to try to do is we're going to get up there in perfect timing for the outgoing tide. We'll get set up. We're going to throw some big squid flies at them on probably 350, 400 grain sinking lines.
Okay.
And see what we can do.
All right. Maybe a little light tackle if this wind doesn't die down. We could throw some sluggos and some light tackle stuff as well, right?
A little light tackle is always in the cars with me. We always pack our spinning rods to, just in case things don't go exactly as planned, we have some backup. And yeah, definitely sluggos, finesse fish, all the Lunker City products will definitely be involved.
Yep. As you can see, that guy just buzzed by us. We're through the no wake zone, so I guess we can put the hammer down any second here and have at it.
Let's do it.
All right.
From Tom's Niantic River slip, we headed up the north coast of Fisher's Island to the reefs of Watch Hill.
All right, Tom, so tell me a little bit about how you want me to present this fly here.
Okay. Well, we're here on Sugar Reef, which is pretty much in the Watch Hill, Rhode Island area. It's June. We got, as I said earlier, we're going to have some squid coming through here. So incoming tide right now. So what we want to do is we want to get these flies kind of up current. We're both throwing, 350, 400 grain lines. Get that fly up current, let some line out, mend it up a little bit, and as it starts to sink and fall back into the tide, when it gets about parallel to the boat is when you want to strip. That's going to allow that line to, get out to where the fish are, drop down on a nice horizontal plane, and that's going to keep the fly in the zone a lot longer.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to give these some big aggressive strips, Neal. These squid move through the water pretty quickly.
Yeah. Son of a gun.
If you see those fish, just keep that fly coming.
I ran out of real estate.
That happens a lot. You get right back to the boat, there's nowhere to go.
There
he
we
is.
go, there we go.
There he is.
Fish on!
Good job, Neal.
Fish on!
Look at that, almost slack tide.
Yeah.
You stayed with the fly and it paid off.
Yeah, that was a great tip. Great tip. That local knowledge, he's just hunkering down right now.
That's classic,
Yeah.
striped bass. He wants to get downstairs and rub his nose in that rock and kelp that's down there and get rid of whatever it is you just stuck in him. A lot of big boulders, a lot of kelp, and I can see some stuff on your line. So he
was
did
in
have
kelp.
you wrapped up. That's a good fish, though. That's a good fish. Let's walk him to the back of the boat.
All right.
It's a nice fish on a fly rod. You actually,
Did I follow him?
yeah, I haven't seen that
Well,
often.
he is.
He is hooked in the top of the back. That's why he was giving you such a fight. You see the kelp?
Yeah. Yeah, I could not budge him there.
That's what's down there.
Yeah.
And look at that. That is a very unique place to hook a striper. I haven't seen
nice
that.
sharp.
I
Nice
haven't seen
sharp
that
hooks
before.
there, Cap. Oh, that's
We're
beautiful.
gonna have to get a little plier assist to get that guy out.
Yeah.
That's a pretty little guy, though.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Let him go.
Back to those kelp beds.
Right back down.
Nice.
That's what's down there. So, yeah, you can imagine the boulder field that's down there and all that kelp flying
Oh,
around.
yeah.
You know, it's just a haven for those fish.
Just, hunker around that. Nice job, Cap.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
Let's go get a couple more.
All right. Maybe I'll get them in the mouth this time.
Come here, little buddy.
Need something to look forward to? Welcome to Brewer. Marinas with more to offer than ever before. For everyone in your family, community, relationships, peace of mind. What are you waiting for? Reserve your slip today and enjoy discounts on fuel and overnight visits at any of our 21 locations.
At Eastern Boats, our classic Down East hulls have been a staple of the New England coastline for over a quarter century. All of our boats, including our newly redesigned 24 series, are fully customizable and built with pride in our New Hampshire factory. If you're looking for the most seaworthy and fuel-efficient boats on the market, with bulletproof reliability and head-turning lines, Eastern Boats delivers. For more information or to find an Eastern dealer near you, log on to easternboats.com.
If you're looking to upgrade to the stuff professionals use, check out Daiwa's new line of Saltus spinning and conventional reels. All Saltus reels feature straightforward design with rugged components that are built to stand up to the tough saltwater game fish and work flawlessly trip after trip. With all metal construction, waterproof drag systems, and tuna tough guts, Saltus represents a new era in high-performance reels. Reliability and performance, that's Saltus. Pick one up at your local Daiwa dealer today.
If you'd like to take your next fishing trip by the horns, pick up a copy of On the Water's in-depth Angler's Guidebook to Cape Cod and Rhode Island. Boat and shore fishermen alike can read up on where to find the best game fish hotspots, then fine-tune their strategy by studying detailed maps, directions, and techniques for fishing our world-class waters. Got striped bass on the brain? Then open up New England Stripers, a fishing anthology where more than 24 of the most original and experienced voices from On the Water magazine share their tips and tales for this beloved game fish. Find all of these titles and more in our online bookstore at onthewater.com.
Well, you know what, Neal? I think we're right about on the slack.
Yep.
So we have a couple options. We can sit here and wait for the tide to come to us, but I prefer not to do that. So why don't we stow that and let's head west a little bit. We'll get over to the tip of Fishers. The tide should start running there pretty good. It'll, obviously run there first, west to east, and we'll have some moving water and we'll get going again.
Let's do it.
It's critical to find moving water to catch striped bass. Captain Tom made the call on the slack tide to move over to Fisher's Island to find that moving water, and his hunch was right on.
Okay, that's what we want. When you can start seeing that bottom, you know you're in the right spot. Okay. Neal, this is kind of a perfect time to really go to the dashboard and look at the electronics and take a look at the area that you're in and look at the chart and say, you know, kind of the bottom of the tide here. Let me look and see where, you know, some likely spots are that might hold some fish. You know,
Sure.
Looking for those, you know, rapid depth changes, for those, you know, high points. So it really pays off to keep an eye on the chart plotter if you have it, and, you know, utilize it to its advantage. You know, so many times people say, well, I don't see anything on there. Why are we casting? And it's important to understand the technology of the transducer that's under the boat and how it operates, and, you know, the cone angle on there. You're really not seeing the whole water column. You're seeing maybe 5, 6, 8 feet under the boat. So you're right, it's not truly a fish finder. You want to know where the structure is, you want to know where that drop off is, and
Oh, exactly.
that could be the difference between, fishing and catching. There's a fish.
There we go, there we go.
Doesn't feel like anything huge, but on the slack tide, we'll take them.
Oh, yeah.
And as I said
There we
earlier,
go, doubles.
doubles, there we go, that's what we like.
Double time. Double time, nice.
Thought I could hand strip this guy in, but he just decided that's not gonna happen. So it's always better to fight him on the reel and let that reel do the work.
Yeah, exactly.
Just gain so much leverage on him. As soon as I put him on the reel, you own him, you can just get him up so much faster. Like I say, not the biggest guy in the world, little schoolies, but nice fish nonetheless.
Yeah, there's like...
Let me grab mine, Neal, then I'll get yours for you.
Oh, that's great.
Come here, little buddy.
Ah, nice fish, huh?
Alrighty. I don't know about if you could tell, Neal, but that your fish, see how light he is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a classic sign that they've been hanging out around those sand bottoms, the sandy patches.
Sure.
These fish, as you know, will adapt, their colors to their surroundings. And look how much lighter that fish is. That first fish that I pulled up was much darker. He had those purple hues in there, and this guy's a little greener.
You can see up on top, he's much greener, much lighter as well.
Pretty little
almost
fish,
the
though.
Sand on his top, on his backside, you can almost pick up that sand color.
Yeah, so let's let him go back and get a little bit bigger.
Nice.
Right downstairs he goes.
Let's get a couple more.
As the tide slacked at Fisher's Island, it was time to head back to the reefs in the Watch Hill area again.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Right in the corner. Good hook set.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tom Halt from Halt Insurance. All boaters want their insurance to be clear and straightforward. Our approach to marine insurance is simple and effective. Best coverage at the lowest price, no strings attached.
The Black Dog Tavern and General Store is established on Martha's Vineyard by sailing captain Robert Douglas and his famous Black Dog, but recognized worldwide for its fine dining, bakeries, and quality clothing and accessories for over 35 years.
If you'd like to take your next fishing trip by the horns, pick up a copy of On the Water's in-depth Angler's Guidebook to Cape Cod and Rhode Island. Boat and shore fishermen alike can read up on where to find the best game fish hotspots, then fine-tune their strategy by studying detailed maps, directions, and techniques for fishing our world-class waters. Got striped bass on the brain? Then open up New England Stripers, a fishing anthology where more than 24 of the most original and experienced voices from On the Water magazine share their tips and tales for this beloved game fish. Find all of these titles and more in our online bookstore at onthewater.com.
Fishing for bluefin tuna can be exciting, but hooking and harassing whales are violations of federal law and carry penalties. Play it safe. Keep your distance.
The Red Top Spring Sale and House Shows are coming, so mark your calendars. Meet reps from Shimano, Daiwa, Pure Fishing, Gibbs Lures, and St. Croix. Check out Red Top's amazing sales, raffles, and free giveaways with your purchase. Do not miss this. Log on or call Red Top for more details.
The striped bass are here. Sign up for the On the Water Striper Cup today. Over 100 weekly prizes.
My biggest fish ever.
Monthly boat and shore winners. Everyone gets a shot at the boat. Your fish of a lifetime is one cast away. Sign up today at onthewater.com.
You know, Tom, people always get really intimidated by fly fishing. You know, there's kind of a mystique about it. It looks difficult, you know. Talk a little bit about maybe demystifying fly fishing for the everyday angler. It's not so tough to get into, is it?
Definitely, it's not as difficult to get into as people think, and especially today, there's a lot of these manufacturers that are making, you know, equipment that's at a good price point to allow guys to get into the sport. It's not, you know, as difficult to cast as one may think. It's like anything else. You know, it's kind of like a golf swing. It's all timing, a little practice on your front lawn, and, you know, you can come out here and get this done. You know, when you come out here, a lot of people say, well, you know, you don't catch as big a fish with the fly, and a lot of times that's true, but it's just so much more rewarding to catch them on the fly. You know, you're doing
that strip set like you were talking about that we were doing earlier. You're connected right to that fish right away.
Right. You really are making that fly end up where it's at. You're giving the action to the fly. You know, it's all about you and what you're doing with it, and that's why catching those fish are just, you know, so much more rewarding.
That's it, man. That's it. There we go.
Nice job, Neal.
Yeah, you hit right at the end of that.
You know, they're not the biggest bass in the world, but they put up a heck of a fight on these fly rods.
Unbelievable, though. And he hit like a ton of bricks. Now he's hunkering right down, right on the reef now. Yeah, look down here, and you can see I'm actually in that eel grass.
It's gonna come around to your left now.
Yeah. Yeah, now I just popped him free. Just popped him free. That was perfect, Tom. Perfect. There he is up on top. There we go.
Beautiful. Come here, buddy.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Right in the corner. Good hook set.
Yeah.
They love these clousers.
Oh, man, huh?
He wasn't going anywhere. You had him through and through. Look at that fish, huh?
Yeah.
He got a good belly on him for a little fish.
Yeah, they're eating well out on this reef. There's plenty of bait. The birds are still working. The tide just turned.
Let's go get another one.
Let's go get them. Yeah!
As the tide strengthened, the fish became more active.
There he is.
Nice.
Well, we just threw this fly up into that tide, and, you know, ideally when you get him up there, you want to give it a couple of seconds to sink. And as you start your retrieve, you know, that fly just swings across the current, and that just triggers the strike. Wow, that's a better fish. That looks like a carbon copy, Neal.
Yeah,
twin brother. You want to do the honors here?
You got it.
I'm just going to lift up and walk back.
The two-step.
You got him?
Got him.
I'll give you a little line.
There he is. All right.
Beauty.
Nice job.
Let me get that out of you.
Let's see if I can pop that right in the roof of the mouth there.
Yeah.
Nice hook set.
You got that one in there a little bit.
All right.
Very nice, huh?
Another Watch Hill Reefs, Sugar Reef, actually. Captain Tom Pitasi, Neal Larsson. You're watching On the Water TV. Ooh, he's clamping right down on me. It's time to let you go, buddy. There you go. All right. Come on, Tom. Oh, yeah, he's taking drag.
Good one, Neal?
Yeah, this is a good fish.
Looking for more space for your home or business? Have a look at Storage Estates, the best solution for your expanding life. With Storage Estates storage condominiums, you can own a 900 square foot unit for under $600 a month, and each unit is fully customizable and even expandable to fit the owner's needs. From RVs, boats, and car collections to retail and contractor storage or workspace, Storage Estates just makes sense. More sense than renting, more sense than building. So call today or visit storageestates.com for details, financing options, and availability.
There's something new in the water. The name is Sebile. From the far-casting stick shad with its enticing action, to the perfectly lipped and full-figured coolie minnow, to the magic swimmer with many sizes and actions from slow to fast sinking. Let the performances speak for themselves. No other lure brand screams striper quite like Sebile. Fish innovation. Fish Sebile. SebileUSA.com.
The striped bass are here. Sign up for the On the Water Striper Cup today. Over 100 weekly prizes.
My biggest fish ever.
Monthly boat and shore winners.
Woo!
Everyone gets a shot at the boat. Your fish of a lifetime is one cast away. Sign up today at onthewater.com.
Need something to look forward to? Welcome to Brewer. Marinas with more to offer than ever before. For everyone in your family, community, relationships, peace of mind. What are you waiting for? Reserve your slip today and enjoy discounts on fuel and overnight visits at any of our 21 locations.
Let the professionals help you celebrate in style. A Tent for Rent offers over 25 years of experience and guarantees on-time installation and excellence in both quality and customization. A Tent for Rent stocks a wide variety of tent styles and sizes, as well as customized furnishings. Flooring, stages, power systems, heat and air conditioning provide the perfect ambiance and accommodations for you and your guests. Whatever the occasion, let a Tent for Rent make it special. Call 1-800-564-6360 and start planning your perfect event today.
The combination of over 45 years on the water and design experience is how North Coast has been building boats that perform in last generation. We are fishermen too, and we hand build each boat at our facility in Rhode Island to withstand the most rugged conditions New England has to offer. North Coast Boats, solid, no nonsense, built to last. On the Water magazine is your guide to fishing New England. Pick up the latest issue of On the Water magazine at your local outfitter or newsstand, or subscribe with us online at onthewater.com.
As the sun was getting lower, we switched to spinning rods for some top water action with plugs and soft plastics.
We got him surrounded. See if we can't take some of these guys on this light tackle. We're fishing 7-foot rods and Shimano reels. And a lot of fun with this stuff. Throw a little topwater action here, see if we can make some of these fish come up after this squid plug. It's a pretty good show if they'll come up and chase it. There they are, right there. Come on, baby, eat it up.
How did you not eat? Fish rolling right over here. That was almost the exact same retrieve I had on that last one. A little different lure on right now. I got that finesse fish. I got the grips jig head. But
you want to bring it back, Neal? We'll switch.
Do a little two-step.
Oh, you got him.
This is great, man. Light tackle. Switched it over. Go to fly, little light tackle, sun going down right here on the reef. Doesn't get any better than this.
That's a good little fish right there. Yeah. Look at that.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good hook set right on the top. Healthy little fish.
Nice shot, Tom.
Put him back.
Got it, bro. All right.
And I couldn't resist one more fish on the fly.
There we go. Did you see that take on the fly?
Did he eat it?
I think he missed it. Oh, he swirled right on it. My first strip. Oh, that was too cool.
Well, at least they're putting on the show for us, guys.
He's right next to my fly right there. Come on, eat it.
I think it's time for me to put this away and go back to the fly rod.
Oh yeah, stick and drag.
Good one, Neal?
Yeah, this is a good fish. Just trying to pop his head off of that kill. You know, Tom, you just got us positioned really. I think being up tide just a little bit more on that one did the trick.
Yeah, it gave it maybe a little more time for that fly to get down.
Yeah, yeah. And they were blowing up right in the back there. I saw a gull going down for a squid, and man, they are in here. This is great. There we go.
All right, why don't you walk back, Neal?
All right. Oh yeah, this is it.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice. That's the class of striped bass we're looking for on the fly rod, right there. Ah, there we go. Look at that beauty.
That is beautiful.
On the fly.
Nice job, man.
That's a great fish
Put us
right
right
there.
on some great fish today.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Sun setting over Fisher's Island there. All right, we got fishing out here on the Watch Hill Reef. Captain Tom Pitasi. I'm Neal Larsson for On the Water. If you'd like to learn more about today's show, log on to onthewater.com. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll see you on the water.
Today's show was brought to you in part by On the Water Striper Cup. Sign up for the 2010 Striper Cup tournament today at onthewater.com.